Once again, we've been looking through the archives here at the almighty TIG TV, and we came across a series from April 1984. Chris Maycroft was given his own talk show. However, the series was never broadcast, therefore it has not undergone a final edit.
Well, I hope tonight's audience are a bit more responsive than they've been, for the last couple of nights.
Well, they laughed when you were dancing with that female impersonator.
I don't want to talk about that. Why wasn't I told he was one of, them?
You said you didn't want to meet the guests or know anything about them before you met them on stage.
That was different.
Anyway, I doubt if the audience will be very responsive tonight. There's hardly anyone out there.
Why not?
We couldn't give away the tickets. Plus, there was that write-up in the paper by that reporter who appeared on the show a couple of days ago. What words did he use? Shambles. Unprofessional.
No. Yes. Well, he was looking at things through biased northern eyes.
Oh, one of the guests and the music group have cried off, by the way.
What? Not Terry. I was looking forward to interviewing Terry.
Oh, no, Terry's still here, unless he's gone home.
Well, what are we going to do?
Cameraman Paul had brought his guitar along. He said he was happy to fill in.
This series is falling apart, and it's not my fault.
Okay, ready to go. Everyone stand by.
Yeah, everyone's fault but your own.
Ready to roll, Cine. Go in 5.
Hello there, and welcome to the show with me, Chris Maycroft. And it's a bit sad because this is the final one in the series. Right. So what have I been up to recently? Well, I heard that the guys from the comic strip were filming part of a new episode near to where I live, so I popped along to see them. Only when I got there, one of the film crew told me that they hadn't yet turned up. But I could have sworn I saw Rick Mail hiding behind a wall and sticking his 2 fingers up at me. So I went home and I did a bit of housework. I managed to find a blue biro down the back of the sofa. And I also found a mouldy slice of pizza which someone had pushed under an armchair. On dust as a price. And air freshener as well. I was talking to one of my neighbours the other day and she was saying... Anyway, never mind that. It wasn't really important. So we need to get on with the show. And my first guest tonight is Miguel Reyes. Please welcome Miguel. So, Miguel, tell us a little bit about yourself.
See, Chris, my name is Miguel. I was born in small town just outside Valladolid.
That's in Brazil, isn't it?
No, it is in España, Spain. My family have been involved in the circus for many generations. It is in my blood. For many years, I was trapeze artist. I used to work on the high wire.
You mean you were one of those people who used to walk along that thin wire, suspended way up in the air?
See, that is right.
I mean, why would you want to do that? I mean, it looks so dangerous.
It was dangerous, but only if you didn't concentrate properly.
Did you have a safety net in case you fell?
I always work with a safety net. There's no use in taking chances, and twice when I have been rehearsing a new routine, I have fallen, so it has saved my life.
I used to like going to the circus, but only to see the clowns. I think I'd have made a good clown, actually. When I was at school, me and the guys were always joshing each other and messing about. It was great fun. I remember this one occasion when a teacher told us off. I mean, he's probably dead now. But anyway, we sneaked into the car park and let down all the tyres on his mobility car. Great fun.
Did the poor teacher have a difficulty walking?
He used to use a couple of crutches. We used to call him Hop Along.
That is so sad for him, and a very cruel trick you played. You should be full of remorse.
Yeah, well, that's all we have time for with Miguel, yeah. Now, my next guest is... go on, get off. Dago twit. Anyway, my next guest is Craig. Now then, Craig, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Yeah, I work in the canteen.
So, why are you here?
Well, they says you were short of a guest and asked if anyone would like to sort of fill in.
Yeah, okay. Look, can we edit that bit out? Canteen. What's the most popular food you serve?
Well, actually, in my spare time, I'm an amateur archaeologist.
Archaeologist?
Yeah.
Isn't that just digging in a field, hoping to find some old thing?
Nah, there's a lot more to it than that. The team I'm in gets calls from historical groups which have found written evidence that there may be something of interest which may be buried in a certain location. Yeah, we go along to help with the dig and to see what we can find. We may discover from items which may have been historical value, and they may shed light on a part of history which we were previously unaware of. Recently, we unearthed the remains of a hitherto unknown Anglo-Saxon settlement.
Do you dig up dead bodies?
We do sometimes come across skeletons. Yes, we try to treat them with great care as they were once part of a human being, just like you or I.
It sounds gruesome. I mean, not only that, it sounds incredibly dull and boring to me. So, thank you, Craig. Right, and so now onto our musical item, which this week is a man with his guitar. Please welcome Paul. Sorry, I don't know your last name.
Emily waits by a garden gate for the man of her dreams to pass by. Emily would like to say hello, but she's far too shy. Emily waits with a love so great it could break her heart in two. Emily sighs and bows her head, not knowing what to do. Emily with her long blonde hair would love to have the chance to care. Emily with her eyes so blue, her time for love is overdue.
Well, that was better than some of the artists we've had on this show. Now then, we've saved the best until last, because my final guest is a man you've probably seen on TV and in films many times, but you don't recognise him. His name is Terry Hastings. Now, Terry, I've been so looking forward to meeting you. I mean, you're a big star, loved by us all in the entertainment business, but not well known to the audience. Tell them what you do.
I'm a stuntman.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Terry is a stuntman, and it's great to have him on the show. He doubles up for the stars when the scripts ask them to do something dangerous. You know, I've heard that you've been in car chases, fights with guns and knives, and I've heard that you've been in fallen out of high windows as well. I mean, it sounds an absolutely fascinating career. I mean, the car chases look lots of fun. I mean, I can imagine myself in a sports car chasing down.
You know he can't drive.
Trying to escape from the guys.
He comes in on the bus.
Into a trap. Yeah.
You smash up the car
when
on
you
the
see
first
cars
lesson.
crashing through those piles of cardboard boxes. I mean, that must be super fun. Or riding a fast motorbike, dodging in and out of traffic as you try to get away from some gangster who's chasing you and trying to shoot you dead. Falling out of high windows must be a laugh. I suppose there's a trampoline or something soft you land on. And those fights with the guns and knives, do you have to have special training for that? I suppose you do. But it must give you a sense of satisfaction when you start shooting up all the bad guys or get into a bit of a rumble with them. Or did you ever do that stunt where you're travelling on the roof of a train carriage and then you have to lie very flat when you go under a tunnel or a bridge? Or what about the one where you see them jumping out of a helicopter and landing in the sea? Did you ever do that one? I mean, it must be great, your job, because you get to travel around the world and people look up to you and treat you like a hero, which I suppose you really are. And what? Oh, it seems that's all we have time for today, whenever. So join me next time. No, of course. I mean, it's the last one, isn't it? But it's been absolutely brilliant having this series, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. So it's goodbye from me, Chris Maycroft.
Oh, for pity's sake. Wrap it.
Terry had Chris in an headlock.
Not long enough.
Oh, that must have hurt.
That was a good punch, wasn't it?
Chris will be sore in the morning. Oh, he's let him go.
Oh God, it's only so he can give Maycroft a swift kick to the balls.
Do you think we ought to intervene?
No, not yet. Let's enjoy this moment for a bit longer.
Yeah. Oh, God. It couldn't happen to a nicer and more talented person.
Sure couldn't.